Hi, this is Nayella. Thank you for joining me again today. So, I really want to discuss a few things today in this video. The first one, I really want to tell you why I decided to stop watching the news, why I really then made the choice of not really watching TV as a rule after that as well. You see, I am somebody who is very sensitive, I am very empathic, and I do seem to have this tendency, at least I did until I really fully understood what was going on, to absorb other people's energies, to absorb other people's emotions. So because I had a lot of anxiety in the past as well, it just became very, very unhealthy to put myself in situations where there was some very extreme energies going on, some very extreme emotions. And a few years ago, there was a lot going on in my country, in London. There was a lot of riots, there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of terrorism going on. And every time I watched the media, every time I watched the news, I was just an emotional wreck. I was in bits, and it just got to the point where I was like, why am I doing this? Yeah, it's important to be in touch with what's going on, but the way that the news is constantly flashing these negative images towards us, you know, very often the news channels, it will just be on repeat, the same things over and over. So I made the conscious decision to stop doing that, to stop allowing myself to become an emotional wreck. And yeah, I do tap into what's going on, but I do it in a much healthier way for me now, so that it doesn't affect me, so that I'm not taking on other people's energies so much, and so that I'm really protecting myself a lot more as well. If you are somebody who is dealing with anxiety, and quite extreme anxieties, if you are watching the news, if you are tapping into the media, and even certain films and certain other, you know, images that are going on as well, you'll very likely find that your anxiety is skyrocketing because of the things that you are watching, because of the images that you are allowing into your life. It's up to you what you do. You know, I'm not here telling you to stop watching TV the same way that I did, but just bear in mind how it is affecting your mental health, how it is affecting your anxiety, because we are very sensitive as beings, all of us, no matter what, where you are on the spectrum there of feeling things, we all are very sensitive, and all of us are going to be affected emotionally by the images that we are seeing. All of us are going to be affected by the media that is coming into our lives. So yeah, just be a little bit more mindful of what you are allowing into your life, because you are in control. You get to choose what you bring into your life. You get to choose what you are seeing in your life as well. And it doesn't mean that you're closing off your heart to what's going on. It doesn't mean that at all, because in fact I use that as my motivation to be a better human, to project better energy out, because I want the world to be better. I want the world to be better for the next generation. So the more of this negative energy that we are allowing into our life, the more we are soaking that up, absorbing it like a sponge, and allowing that to be part of our everyday life. If we are allowing better images into our life, then we are going to soak that up. We are going to have a more positive outlook, we're going to have a calmer outlook, and then we're going to really be able to raise our vibration and raise the vibration of the collective as well by doing so. So if we think of ourselves as, like I said, as a sponge really, and we are soaking up a lot of things, it's really important to be more mindful. We are as beings meant to just allow energy to flow through us, and very often, because we haven't been taught how to deal with emotions, because we haven't been taught how to allow that flow to happen, things get stuck within our body. So I'll just improvise here. So we've got our bracelet here. If we think of that as us, and what we are what's meant to happen, what is a very healthy thing to happen energy wise, is just for that flow to come into our body, for us to acknowledge what's happening, for us to feel emotions, for us to feel energy, and then for it to flow through again. So say we woke up and we felt really good, and maybe our child or a family member had done something really amazing, given us something really great, a great gift. We're going to feel really good. We're going to feel really happy. We're going to feel joyful. We're going to possibly feel excited. So that energy is going to come in. We're also going to pick up the energy of that other person as well, because they're obviously going to feel very excited to see how we're going to feel about this. So it's like going round then, feeling the emotion, and then allowing it to go through. Saying that same day, we felt anger, so a family member or a friend or something that we saw made us feel very angry or frustrated. The same way that energy would come in, we would feel it, we would accept those feelings, and then we would allow it to go through. Because many of us haven't been taught how to deal with these emotions, because many of us haven't been taught how to feel these raw emotions and deal with them, it will then get trapped in the body, it will get stuck in the body. We won't allow that flow to happen, and this can come out then in many different ways, possibly skin conditions, mental health issues, and even physical ailments as well. So maybe joint pain or things going on actually internally within the body as well. And that's why I really love EFT and other energy practices as well, because it's really helped me to delve deeper into where I have got trapped energy, to deal with emotions in a much healthier way, and then to allow that natural flow to happen as well. Because I come from a family where we just don't talk about our feelings, we just don't talk about our emotions, and if you do try, you're very likely shut down. And this isn't healthy. It's not a healthy way to be, it's not a healthy way to live. So I'm really breaking that mold now and being a lot more vocal about how I feel, really, I guess, opening the door to others now, for them to see that it's okay to talk about your feelings, it's okay to talk about your emotions, be them deemed as negative or positive, it's okay. And by expressing how you feel, by being more open, we're then allowing that natural flow to happen, rather than having that trapped energy, rather than it being stuck in the physical body and coming out and making us ill. We're then, allowing it to pass through in a more natural, a healthier way as well. So I feel that energy work is very important for all of us. As I said earlier, I also feel it's very important to be more mindful about what you are being exposed to, what you are allowing into your energy field as well. And if you are somebody who is dealing with a lot of other people's raw emotions, like I do, I work with other people, I work with people that are dealing with some quite big, difficult things, and because I am very empathic and very open, it's really good to come into practices of being able to let go of other people's emotions and decipher what is yours and what is somebody else's as well. Because if you're taking on a lot of other people's energies and you are soaking it up like a sponge, you may be, expressing certain things even rage can come out, and it's not actually yours. You don't understand it. It's because you've got somebody else's energy trapped in your energy field. So be very mindful of that as well. Do a lot of cleansing. That's why I love Himalayan salt, and I will be going into that a lot deeper as well. But that really helps me to cleanse, to purify my energy so that I'm in a much better place. So I'm going to leave that with you today. I hope that has helped you in some way. If you do want to work one-on-one with me to deal with trapped energy so that we can help you feel physically and emotionally and energetically better, please get in touch, because I would love to help you. And if you want any further information or any further advice, please reach out to me as well, because like I said, I would love to help you. So I'm going to leave that with you today. I'm wishing you all the very, very best.